Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch to the ops. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it. Then the
Welcome to this edition of the Smartalecs. It's very special because it's the first one of the new year, and we're bird boxing. I see everybody has on their blindfolds, I hope, and they're not looking.
Just you.
So, what did you say?
It's just you. You the only one that got the blindfold on.
Can I look? Is it safe?
No, it's not. Continue. Don't look. It's not. It's not.
You gotta do the whole show like that. We don't want you to die.
Okay.
We don't want you to
Wait,
die.
you guys got on blindfolds too, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Of course.
I'm sorry, we do. It was a
No,
trick.
no, you're lying. I would
Sure.
look. Because, you know, black people crazy. We look. Y'all niggas tripped.
Come over
They
to the
said
other
everybody
side.
was supposed to have on blindfolds
Come to the other
for,
side.
for the Bird Box episode, but we're not bird boxing.
We didn't get that memo.
So
That's
hilarious. I guess the email didn't get to everyone.
I didn't get it.
But it's a very, because it's the first one of the new year.
Absolutely.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
back. We all made it. Another
We got, I'm John, the host of the Smartalecs,
Jesus.
the smartest of all the Smartalecs. Everybody knows that, right? Oh, but I think you do. So, you know, we got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? We got Madam Fire. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
You
How
good?
are you?
I'm good.
You know, new year, new me. You know, just doing some new things.
Right, new things. You new to our show. We glad to have you. We got our normal Tasha.
Yay.
We got Al. We're going to get into a deep discussion about something that happened this weekend. It's controversial. The creepy old man got exposed on the motherfucking...
The Pat Pisser. The
Pat
Pat Pisser.
Well, R. Kelly got exposed on the Lifetime joint about him being, I guess, a leader of a sex cult and pedophile. Was that, if we agree? Everybody agree with that?
From what I understand, yeah. That's pretty much something.
I mean, you know, I want to get you guys' feelings. Do you feel like, you know, some of this could have been drummed up and sensationalized by some of these ladies so that they could appear on the Lifetime Network and receive compensation for their families? I don't know. Could that be true?
Well, absolutely, because they already got one of them. Because, you know, R. Kelly, he already said that he coming out with his own website called Surviving Lies, I believe.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
So, yeah, he just...
Lifetime or something like Surviving Lifetime.
Well,
I
no.
saw that.
Oh, yeah.
Surviving Lifetime or Lies or
Yeah,
something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he already got one
Alright, coming
chick that he coming for.
And I gotta look that up.
Yeah,
he got her.
Yeah,
It
I
was
haven't
like
seen it.
recently or like a while back
Right
in the day?
now.
Right now. Like,
He
since the
got her.
Lifetime shit came out.
Right,
this shit is
he's an
recent.
instructor.
Right.
Got
So-
her.
They come to find out that she wasn't no type of slave. From what's been told, she was able to come and go as she pleased. As well as I seen that from another young lady who supposedly they said was his sex slave. They ran up on her in the streets like, "Oh, what's up? What you doing out? You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
let you go?
Right.
Nigga, no chains on." She like, "Nigga, that nigga don't, you know what I'm saying? That nigga don't do nothing to me. Like, I come and go as I please. I just chill. Like, I just live there, like with that nigga with the rest of the women.
Exactly.
Like, you know."
But it could be, yes. And that's a great example because we all forget about that part. But my thing is, the one thing that caught me with all the women that was on the documentary is the fact that emotion. When they got that down to the point where they were asking about physical abuse, them women froze. And you felt like, I could feel that shit from the TV screen. These motherfuckers would go like, oh my God, I can't even go there right now because I'm fucked up in the head from that experience. And that's crazy that you can actually hold on to something that bad and cannot even.
But can they
Really?
act though? Is that just
You
good
can.
acting?
And you
that just be good
can.
acting?
I won't even remove that factor.
Okay.
But the fact that they was really, they got me if that's the case.
Listen, I feel like honestly we're not talking about what we should be talking about when it comes to R. Kelly, which is the pedophilia.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't honestly, once again, when we talk about people having sex slaves in their house and shit like that, that's Hugh Hefner, in my opinion. That's the Playboy Mansion.
Mhm.
You go to Playboy Mansion, kick it, do whatever
They
you want
was
to do with these
kicking
women. But when it comes to, having sex with underage women,
I don't know if you could do whatever you want to the women at this Playboy Mansion. I don't know if it was anything goes.
I'm
But
quite
look,
sure if
Right,
you walked in if you
He
wanted
was
it, you could
directing.
get it, probably. they had something for everybody.
Right there,
But anyway,
action maybe, but not like you know.
but
like we
anyways,
was talking
it should have been more about R. Kelly, the monster, the pedophile, and the things that he's done to young children. That should have been the focus.
Mm-hmm.
The focus shouldn't have been you women. You hoes was grown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you made the choice. A lot of them was 18. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was 18.
18 really not grown though, but technically on paper, because that's a whole different show. But 18
Right.
is really
Yeah,
you
well,
know,
your brain isn't always developed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
not
Right.
25 technically.
But
And even then, like I said, the women he had one that was like 30.
Yeah, so obviously there was some type of issue there to be put in that position. But I think another issue of it is it's different layers, but initially they were trying to make it a color issue. Like, okay, Hugh Hefner is white, R. Kelly is black. So they were making it a color issue, but I think it boils down to being more of a moral and just values of your upbringing. At 16... you think you're grown, but you're not. And I think that when you are a grown person dealing with a minor, you're supposed to just uphold that difference alone. Okay, you're talking about a minor, regardless of you being well developed or not, you're a minor. Okay, and then you have a grown ass man. Men be creepy, and I think that sometimes you don't really understand the women's side of things. I mean, a lot of older men that, like, even when I can't wait till you get grown, or,
They
say
say shit like
those
that.
are all, regardless,
Okay.
so...
No,
the age
I hear
factor.
you. I hear you from a female point of view, and I definitely hear you, and I understand that. So, all I'm saying is, at one point in time, like they talk about when R. Kelly was, back in the day in Chicago, riding around the high school, picking up young girls and shit, which is hilarious to me. But we can all talk about the young ladies who, I'm not going to say idolized, but wanted to be with the older man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That was what they wanted. Mm-hmm. So they dressed, they wore makeup, they did what they, you know what I'm saying? They faked it to get an older man. Yep. Now, don't get me wrong, like you say, if you have morals and values, and that's the main goal, if you have them. If you have morals and values, then of course you say, no, I'm not messing with no young lady. But if you don't have any morals and values,
I'm going to hit you with a history.
then you're going to do what the fuck you want to do.
Which most people do.
I'm going to hit you with some history. Throughout history, though, lightweight, low key, is lightweight been accepted for like a older man to have a young lady. I'm gonna take you back to a TV show, right?
Okay.
You know the show Happy Days, right? With the Fonz, like the Fonz was fucking like 23, 24 years old, right? At the high school, making out with chicks, right? And niggas just thought it was cool. At the jukebox, right?
Yeah.
This nigga Fonz, big fuck. This nigga Fonz is a goddamn teacher. 3 seasons later. 3 seasons ago, though, this nigga was making out with chicks at the sock house. Now he teaching. You know what I'm saying? Think about that shit. Like, low key, it was acceptable. Like, well, the Fonz live above this nigga's garage, but he makes out with the high school chicks. It's still cool. You know what I'm saying? Low key, it just was accepted.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
This and that show.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Culture.
That's just
And that's society too. So I think it all plays a role, but that's where you come in as a person. And, you have to have that standard.
But I feel like our culture is a little bit is a lot more, I guess, harder on R. Kelly than any other culture. In which I guess we should be because we're trying to hold him to a standard. But at the same time,
no, bro,
listen,
you can't be combing to high school.
No, you can't. You can't. But what I'm saying is,
there's no excuse
once
for
again,
it.
you got a lot of other
Right.
you got a lot of other white individuals
Woody Allen
who've
married
done the
his
same
stepdaughter.
thing and who've been doing the things
His stepdaughter.
throughout
I tried to
forever.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
Norman Polanski left
But
the
wait a
country.
minute, we don't talk about them. We don't demonize
But they
them
know
the way
they starting.
the way
We
that
definitely
they
do.
should.
They're
They're
starting.
like
Well,
we
Norman
we
Polanski
might
had to
be
leave.
starting to.
Norman
You know what I
Polanski
mean?
had to leave the
But we
country to
weren't.
marry his
That's true.
his young lady. What was his name? Jerry Lee Lewis married his 14-year-old cousin. So, things happen. Things happen.
They
and
just
that's
happening.
ridiculous. You know what I'm
It
saying?
just happens
You
and
know.
they keep it moving.
Love.
These motherfuckers still out here making
Yeah,
movies and
they
shit.
gonna stick
It's
together.
no under the rug. Look,
They
I
gonna
guess
stick
they have.
together.
That's why I said, so we
I guess their
demonize
love
him
had
so
no
bad that we
boundaries.
want him to lose everything for the things that he's done. And like I tell people, in my opinion, because everybody's talking about his streaming going up. His streaming is spiked. And I'm like, well, his streaming spiked because half motherfuckers didn't even know who R. Kelly was. You know what I'm saying?
You think?
And the whole young generation. It's a whole generation.
Oh, well,
of motherfuckers
right, the
who
young.
don't know who the
Okay.
fuck R. Kelly
The
is.
younger. Okay.
Right. So they hear their mama talk about R. Kelly and everybody else. They're like,
He's
shit,
trying to
who
figure out
are we?
what's going on.
Like some people our age, like my age, are like grandparents. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So with that being said, in my opinion, you know, and this is where, you know, this is where I guess a lot of people are like, no, regardless, he's a monster. He's a monster. And yeah, Robert Kelly is a monster. Okay, but in my opinion, R. Kelly, he's an entertainer. And I've never seen R. Kelly molest any women on stage and shit and do anything, you know, illegal or crazy.
I definitely understand what you're saying. R.
So
Kelly,
when I listen to
R.
I
Kelly,
Believe I Can Fly,
you still believe
You
you
have
can
to
fly,
nigga,
but
I'm still feeling that orchestra. I'm still feeling R. Kelly and all that. So it's like, you know, and you guys probably are too, for real, if I put that shit on right now.
If it came on, that's my. But I personally will not go and select it for my personal playlist.
But if
choice.
anything happens when you
Now,
play
personally, do
it,
you
Right, I
do you
feel
like
like
Mickey
I a
Mouse?
little shimmy.
Do you like Mickey Mouse?
Yes.
Huh?
Clubhouse.
I mean,
Do you like Mickey Mouse?
My nephew
Like
liked
like Donald Duck and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Walt Disney was a stout anti-Semite. Like, he hated Jews. Like, hated Jews. Like, I hate Jews. Like,
but we still are letting our kids play with Mickey Mouse and watch
right.
it. So that's that determination. I guess you have to feel like if you have that
So
strong
it's
enough
that
tie, it
that
is
tough.
tough because you know I'm looking at videos and I'm looking back and you know on the videos from the outside looking in, they one showed his wife like dancing in the car talking about that's my baby daddy and she all jamming to his music. You know what I'm saying? And then so I guess. It's just hard to decipher, obviously, if you wasn't there and involved, because there was some people that were actually contributing to this, though, and not really stepping
Some
in
people
and
have
having that,
benefited from
you know
this
what I'm saying? So
situation.
this is a whole, this is a bigger, like, if you're going to acknowledge the other people that played their roles in it, that contributed to his addiction or any, issues that he has. Like, he had assistance, from what I'm understanding. I didn't watch the actual show, but it just was,
It's a
I
sickness.
couldn't find the show.
In my
you
opinion,
couldn't find it?
I couldn't find Lifetime on my cable.
I found it, but I didn't watch too much of it.
Yeah, like, it was like, I didn't even want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
The reason I didn't want to watch it is because I already knew. Like, this shit I knew. And then plus, once again, I don't care about him and his sex ring and his sex cult. You know how many fucking sex cults and cults and shit are out here? They let these motherfuckers just run around and do. So I don't give a shit about that. What I care about is the pedophilia.
Yeah.
And now I want to see him go to jail for that.
Right.
Because all the other shit I don't really care about. I don't care about the abuse you got. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care. What I care about is the children. I don't care about the adults. Honestly, I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't watch the movie for real.
So you don't care about the adult aspect of it. You care about the children.
Because that's an adult thing, right?
Stout
Because people have
stance.
sex and have sexual cults and all type of shit all the time. Men have sex with not younger women, but women with let me bring that back.
Bring that back. Let's reel that in, buddy.
Men have sex cults and shit all the time. Polygamy is not nothing new. A man staying with a bunch of different women and shit like that.
Hold on.
This shit is not nothing new.
It's,
Okay.
Well,
When it's kidnapping, that's different.
Hold on,
If he didn't kidnap you,
wait, hold on.
and there is no kidnapping charges against R. Kelly, then I can't hold R. Kelly responsible for these women who are talking about, I was his sex slave and he abused me.
I'm a man and I've never had a sex cult. I'm just saying, like you said, like look, a lot of niggas got sex cults. Like 1 in 3 niggas got sex cults. Like right, so like it'd be like 1, 2, producer Joe over there, and one of us got a sex cult. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yo, we try to have sex cults, I guess. I don't know.
So I think that was the biggest issue for me too, the pedophilia, just because
that is awful.
That is.
Because that's what I think the whole fucking show should have been about.
They
should have started, that whole show should have been about.
But what it is like, yo, it's been known for years. And nobody said anything. It's like you said, it's just been swept under
You
the
had a
rug.
lady looking like Rosa Parks, close to glory. She close to the cane right now. In a chair, waiting to tell the world that this man be scoping this cone in the high school. She like, he needs to go and find somebody his age. And he just won't. She was waiting to say that. She gonna die next week. Just because she was holding on.
She didn't